To be notified about all the content which I post, please subscribe immediately and keep watching.
Happy New Year, Aquarius. Welcome to 2024. Here's your January prediction. Your birthday season begins this month, Aquarius. But before we get there, the Sun, Mars, and Pluto are all in Capricorn, highlighting your sector of healing, closure, and solitude. You'll feel like you're in a period of hibernation and incubation, so be kind to yourself if you're in a more introspective mood during the first few weeks of January. Fortunately, Venus' presence in Sagittarius this month stimulates your social sector and helps counteract some of the serious Capricorn energy in the cosmos. With Mercury and Venus both in Sag, you'll be in the mood to open up to people who proudly let their freak flag fly, while encouraging you to be your most authentic self. Once the Sun and Pluto enter your sign on the 20th, the tides turn for the better. You'll feel empowered and very much aligned with your values during this conjunction, and people will notice your charismatic nature and aim to be closer to you. Use the full moon in Leo on January 25th to discern those who are ride or dies from those who just want to be around you for clout. Due to the influence of nodes at the beginning of this month, you can feel cautious and discouraged. It is an inherent aspect of life. Venus could provide you with a brighter light as the month goes on. Your focus will be more on your romance in the second half of this month. It's best to socialize right now. For singles, the time will be amazing. Your income and bank account balance will both rise this month. However, Mars predicts some unforeseen costs that could interfere with your financial strategy. Mercury suggests that there may be difficulties in business relations as well, so it is best for you to exercise caution. The effective South Node predicts that you won't be happy with how things are developing at your place of employment. Entrepreneurs must refrain from any aggressive expansion. Jupiter predicts that you'll probably take on a lot of significant assignments at work. A businessperson can also have the chance to make a deal with a valuable client. Saturn will urge you to keep up your hard effort in order to succeed in tough exams. Your pal should help you. As the month progresses, it portends that you will now work more effectively and concentrate only on achieving your success-related life objective. There isn't expected to be any serious illness this month. To regain vitality and adopt a healthy lifestyle to ensure optimum energy levels and stamina, Saturn's influence seems to be beneficial. You are predicted to be in excellent health, and this month you may be able to lead a healthy life. This month the stars facing you have a lot that is encouraging for your health. Any tendency to tooth trouble of one kind or the other can be expected to become far less bothersome. There is, however, a note of caution against over-exertion, since this could easily upset a favorable and positive scene. Chalk out a fresh schedule that does not unduly tax your system. Any neglect and carelessness on this score could be quite bad for your health. The rest is all good. A tendency to nervousness would also not bother those already predisposed in this manner. A fairly beneficial month during which you are unlikely to face any serious health hazard. A very helpful month insofar as your financial prospects are concerned. Many of you would reap a rich harvest of sudden gains that are likely to come your way. Others would gain from speculative activity, making handsome profits. Most of you would be able to derive quick, useful results from your efforts. Others among you would have a way of handling your juniors or subordinates that would enable you to derive optimum benefit from their services. This could well be the most important gain in a month that is even otherwise quite gainful. Further, there is a distinct possibility of substantial profit through a service or favor done to you by some old gentleman. A month that is not favorable for career advancement and would additionally pose a need for caution. There is a distinct possibility of serious differences with your superiors. This should be prevented as far as possible. Try and be patient and steer a course away from trouble spots. There would also be a good deal of travel which would appear to be a pointless exercise which would bear no fruit, though there is some percentage of a minor sort in a sojourn towards the west. A lot of hard work would also appear similarly pointless, failing to bear any fruit. Such a situation may lead some of you to be tempted to operate outside the law for quick profits. Curb such tendencies firmly if you do not wish to invite disaster. There is nothing particularly beneficial about the augury from the stars this month, insofar as your educational prospects concerned. Practically all examination results of most of you would be below expectations, to say the last. Most of you would also have to struggle quite a bit for the realization of your goals. Even then, not much success may come your way. But there is always hope for those who persevere in the face of adverse circumstances. Technical students and students, medicine would have to work much harder than usual to maintain their ranking. Those sitting for competitive examinations would achieve success, though only after a great deal of hard work. Nothing particularly favorable about the augury from the stars, insofar as gains from travel are concerned. This month your travels would be divided almost equally for job and business purposes and those for other reasons. You would tend to travel alone mostly by road and by rail with a fair measure of travel. A foreign trip also cannot be ruled out. Whatever the reason or manner of your travel, it is quite certain that not even a fraction of the stipulated gains would be realized. Therefore, it would be wise to think over your travel plans carefully. East would be the most favorable direction. This month the affairs of your family would have smooth sailing since the stellar influences are mostly favorable. There is a distinct possibility that someone below you in the social strata would do you all a good turn. This would well turn out to be a boon. You can derive further satisfaction from the fact that this coming month, in all likelihood you would be celebrating in addition to the family in a big way. The family atmosphere would also remain pleasant with harmony among the members. Financially also, you all can expect to do fairly well. There is nothing of a beneficial nature in the augury from the stars insofar as your children's prospect are concerned. There is a distinct possibility of the wards of a good number of you all getting into fights or some serious disputes with servants and such people. Parents would have to use their direction and firmly discipline their wards in some cases. To add to your woes, most of them would not perform very well at their studies. Most of them would therefore not only need a lot of encouragement, but also a measure of extra coaching. This would apply particularly to those appearing for competitive examinations.
Subscribe to Highest Good. Thanks for watching.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.